Let's all laugh at the sugars. Part 5. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor, and thank you for joining me as we enjoy ourselves, being entertained by the nonsense that is spouted by the sugars. So, let's not waste any more time and dive straight in to find out what they have to say. Well, first up, it's Sarah Richardson, and she's coming out swinging. You people are just pure crazy. Now, Sarah, you're looking in the mirror again, aren't you? You really ought to stop doing that. Why don't you allow Harry to live his life? We are. It's not like anybody's going to Monty Shit Show and saying, "Okay, Ginger Bollocks, this is the time you do what I want. I've got a gun here. You ask yourself, how many shots have I fired? Do you feel lucky? Because I'm pointing this hand cannon at you, and you're now going to undress for me whilst I play some sexy music." It's not like anybody's going and doing that, Sarah, is it? It's not like somebody stood outside the Monty Shit Show mansion with a microphone and some speakers singing away at them, singing, "Oh, Ginger Bollocks, we know that you are sad. Oh, demented hussy, we all know that you're mad." Nobody's doing that. So Harry is being allowed to live his life. So what the dickens are you going on about? But she continues, "Oh yes, Sarah likes to rant. His family went too far, did they? Where's that? His family went too far to buy a brand new car. They thought it would be nice to do it for Papa, but then they realised they were stuck inside a jam jar. It's too T-O-O, but of course, Sarah, you are a cognitively challenged sugar, unable to write sentences accurately. His family went too far by not protecting him and his family. Really? So they didn't pay for any security for him, and they didn't allow police officers to protect him. And there wasn't a press office that was guiding him. And he wasn't given a staff that was there to assist him. That didn't happen, did it not? What was that? Fucking Scotch mist? If the marriage falls, you need an S, it won't be the first nor the last. Well, no, marriages do end. And do you know why it's likely to end, Sarah Richardson? She who isn't able to write sentences correctly? Quite simply this. He's married to a narcissist, which means there's a very good chance that the marriage will tank. With everyone in his marriage, I'm surprised it lasted this long. Get a life. How many people are in the marriage? What is he? Has he got 8 wives or something? The dirty shagger? No, he's got 1 and a narcissist. There is only him and her in the marriage. And do you know what? If you think that there are other people involved in the marriage, do you know why that is? It's because she, and to a lesser extent he, have invited them in through their behaviours. They've invited comment. They went, "We want to be private." So they could have done. They could have fucked off to the United States, lived in a gated community, received the stipend, and that would be it. And they wouldn't pop up, so there wouldn't be any comment, and there wouldn't be her appearing as a fashion disaster, inviting ridicule, and there wouldn't be her hypocritical behaviours for people to comment upon. If they'd have just slunk away and been on the outside and be the private citizens that they claimed that they wanted to be, there wouldn't have been a problem. People only comment because she, through her narcissism, causes that comment to be made. So if anybody needs to get a life, it's you, Sarah. But what I'd encourage you is, rather than getting a life, find yourself some accuracy. Watch more of my videos and start to understand. Who's up next? It's Kimmy's Cuisine and Homesteading. I can safely say I won't be using your services. In the documentary, there's a really cute scene with Lilibet, not Lilibet, but Lilibet, arms wrapped around Harry's wife, note misspelt, neck, and giving her kisses. It seems like Harry's wife really loves her. How do you denote that from the fact that the child is expressing affection? How do you arrive at the conclusion that Harry's wife really loves her? Because the child is the one that's showing the affection towards Harry's wife. The child might be hungry. It might want some Farley's rusks, and therefore is thinking, well, I better smooch this thing so it feeds me. Have you ever thought about that? Well, you have to understand Kimmy's cuisine and homesteading that I won't be using. Harry's wife is a narcissist, which means she has no emotional empathy. What that also means, therefore, is that she's incapable of genuine love. Seems is the right word. It seems like she loves her, but she doesn't. She thinks that she does because her narcissism causes her to believe that she does. You seem like a less harmful sugar, it has to be said, that you're sort of caught up in the idea that everything's lovely in their world when actually it isn't. But I'd invite you to stay a while and watch more videos so that you gain understanding. Because look who's back! Oh yes, Sarah Richardson. Not content with a first rant, up comes another one. Why is all of you crazy folks... What? Can you not even write English? Professional when it comes to his marriage. Let's try and work that one out again. Why is all of you crazy folks professional when it comes to his marriage? No idea what you're talking about, you loon. Worry about your own shabby marriage. Well, first of all, I'm not married. And if you're levelling this at my valuable viewers, how do you know their marriages are shabby? Oh, of course, you're a sugar. Which means that in defending the woman whose name you can never spell correctly, you are entitled to express your malformed views about everybody else, engaging in the very behaviour that you criticise other people for doing. Of course, you're a typical sugar. Use your energy to focus on your own. Why don't you use your energy to focus on learning about narcissism and shutting up? They stayed in that toxic family for 4+ years. No, they didn't. Your mathematics is awful. Trying to make it work. Tell me, how did they try to make it work? By bullying staff? By making little girls cry? By being demanding? By always wanting her way? Is that called making it work? Hello, I've come to make this marriage work by stealing your money, shitting in your bed, a la Amber Heard, taking sex from you whenever I want, causing you never to see your friends, making you behave like an indentured servant. I'm making it work. I'm absolutely making it work. As a narcissist, by controlling you, drawing fuel from you, taking those character traits and numerous residual benefits from it, I'm making it work. You must understand that. Yes. Sarah, if you think Harry's wife's behaviour is trying to make a relationship with that family work, you are even more stupid than you first appeared. But here comes none other than Nick's Nightlinger. It sounds a little bit like some kind of exotic tropical disease that makes your crotch itch. You do a ton of videos. Really? Can you weigh the videos? Interesting. You do a ton of videos on Harry's wife. Do you know her in real life or something? Well, I have met her several times. To say that I know her? Yes, I would say that I know her. I wouldn't say that I hang out with her. I don't give her a call and say, hey, Megsy, baby, fancy watching this shitty series called Harry and Harry's Wife? Apparently, it's a comedy, a complete work of fiction. I'll bring the Doritos, you bring a miserable existence, and we'll sit and watch it. So, yes, I do know her, which is part of the reason why I was able to establish that she's a narcissist as a consequence of my own personal involvement with her. It's not that I spend repeated time with her. Good Lord, I have much better things to do than that. And that answers your question, doesn't it? You see, you come in there thinking, oh, do you know her? Do you know her or something? Do you know her in real life? Come on then, come on. And the answer is, yes, I do. So, she of the exotic disease that makes your crotch itch, there's your answer. And a schooling for the sugars. But wait, what's that I hear on the horizon? Yes, it's more wailing and gnashing of teeth. There are more sugar lumps that need to be crushed. Come join me.